Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to stand before you and share a few thoughts on the events of the fourth season of Asavri Music Foundation 2016. If you ask yourself the question, what is this world moving towards? What are we as human beings here to do? We find no answers, and like everyone else, it remains a quest within ourselves because there are no answers. When mediocrity surrounds you, one wonders what one should do with the God gifted capabilities He has blessed us with. Yes, the world has found its answers in a way by promoting what we call centers of excellence. It is a lifelong endeavor to excel in a field, and as humans who are limited, are challenged within themselves to excel. And this drive is what makes us live and what makes our living worthwhile. Art is a form of expressing one's emotions and the understanding one has of his or her world, be it painting, be it writing, be it music, be it poetry. Asavri Music Foundation is one of its kind where the art of communicating through music is showcased in the young children who are gifted with this talent. Music has its myriad forms, and AMF has handpicked a few forms it would like to promote. This event is for outperformers who excel in their category. The choice of outperformers is based on the founder's interest and life experience with their beloved daughter, Asavri Mariam Jacob, born to Deepa and Jacob in the year 1997. Asavri, whose name is after the beautiful Hindustani raga, was the God-given gift and with a God-given gift to sing. Ever since she picked up sounds as a baby, she also picked up the sounds of music too. And one wondered at the sweetness of her sound when she sang as a child. She probably took to English music because she related to it in the form of a language of expression. To little Asavri, music was not just about singing. It was also a means of expression of how she experienced and understood the world. Probably in the painful moments of her life, when she experienced excruciating pain of the kind where one even tends to question God's will, Asavri sang to raise herself above the pain. And the hospitals of Tübingen, Germany, are witness to this. Asavri could pick up songs of lyrical depth, which required a higher caliber for the age that she was. Taking the cue from the life of their beloved daughter, after they lost her to the Almighty's will, Deepa and Jacob decided to start Asavri Music Foundation in the year 2013. Music is one of the forms of intelligence which God has blessed man with. All of us have the ability to sing, but how many of us have the ability to learn, imbibe, perform, and emote music? Asavri showed multiple intelligence. She showed creativity in her paintings, emotions in her songs, linguistic abilities in the languages she learned and in her writings, logical intelligence in her ability to do mathematics, and even interpersonal skills with the smart and humorous comments she came up with. But what attracted her towards life the most was music. And so, to my mind, music is one of the highest forms of intelligence because it nurtures peace, both within oneself and within the world. So Deepa's dear friend and guide, Ramesh Thomas, conceptualized AMF, Asavri Music Foundation, as a stage of outperformers, which also means to excel one's own ability. And that means to outperform oneself. Unlike other music competitions, where the best performer is awarded, here the best performer is the one who can perform better than the grade of music he or she has passed. Asavri Music Foundation is a non-profit charitable organization registered and operational nationally in the field of Western music, encouraging budding talents by holding musical events, scholarships, sponsorships of programs which appreciate musical value and heritage. Now let me briefly tell you what this organization stands for. AMF stands for Celebrating Life because the founders, Deepa and Jacob, wanted to celebrate the life of their little daughter who blessed them with happiness unbound all through the years that she lived. AMF stands for excellence, that is, to outperform your own abilities. AMF stands for mastering oneself as well as your ability to collaborate with a group to create a masterpiece. AMF is about evolving oneself to greater levels, to move from strength to strength. The spiritual essence of human beings is to evolve and to adapt, and yet, in essence, connect to your inner self. And music has that ability. Probably music is closely associated with spirituality for this very reason. Over the past 4 years, AMF, in partnership with Majoli Music Trust, has conducted the Ouperformers contest for children up to the age of year 18. These children should have passed the music benchmark vocal examination of ABRSM or Trinity or LCM in the same year. The first Ouperformers contest was held in the year 2013, and this was in Western classical and Western pop. In the subsequent year, the event expanded to include music theatre. AMF also gives scholarships for children in any format of music, vocal or instrumental, to further their education in music. Jaisal, Joy, and Paulumi Ghosh are accomplished violinists who are award winners of the scholarship. In the year 2016, we have a very young pianist from Coimbatore, Kemuel Christus, who will also be performing with us tonight, who is a recipient of the scholarship. Ever since, there have been several winners who have won awards and merits in these contests. One of the redeeming features is that these winners of the previous years have also graced the stage in the subsequent year. The Ouperformers have moved from strength to strength in its journey, and this year, in 2016, the 4th season, the prize money for these categories is rupees 50,000. There were three preliminary rounds of participants who came from Delhi, Bombay, Gujarat, and of course, South India. What you will witness today on stage are the winners of several preliminary rounds held in 3 states. AMF's journey continues for helping students to go further with music, and they will continuously add to the spaces that they operate in. The foundation has associated itself with various expert artists, musicians, and this facilitates professional help, training, and technical assistance to these aspiring candidates. The judge for the preliminary round was Johnson Joseph Wilson, who is a licentiate of London School of Music and an accomplished vocalist in the sphere of Western classical music and music theatre. The judges for the finals today are Usha Aaron and Esther Rubina, extremely accomplished singers and teachers. We also have with us our chief guest artist today, Srimati Chitra Iyer, who herself has many claims to fame among being a playback singer, actor, and anchor. On behalf of Deepa and Jacob and the Asavri Music Foundation, I also take this opportunity to congratulate all the participants who have had the courage and the faith in themselves to take this bold, positive step of being a part of this event and being a part of Asavri's dream. Deepa and Jacob can see their little daughter many times over in all of you. I take this opportunity to thank Mr. Ramesh Thomas and the Equator organization staff for the relentless service rendered to organize this event year after year and to make a dream a reality for Deepa and Jacob. To all the friends and relatives who have gathered here sparing their precious time, it is your encouragement which keeps this organization move forward year after year. Once again, I express my profound happiness in being given the opportunity to address the Western music lovers and wish this organization and all participants great success. I hope and pray that this venture of love of Deepa and Jacob, in the name of their daughter Asavri, seeks the blessings of Almighty and gets nurtured with his loving hands to carve out eminent musicians of the caliber of Beethoven, Bach, and Mozart, as was done in Musikverein, the Golden Hall in the beautiful city of Vienna. I conclude wishing you all a pleasant and enjoyable evening. Thank you.